So let's work together to extend our HTML interpreter to handle these new JavaScript elements, just like we saw a few seconds ago. Just like we saw in the last example, typically the parse tree for HTML will be a list of elements. So we'll just want to process each one in turn. How we process it depends on its type. Is it a word, a tag, JavaScript? One of the easiest cases for us is if it's a word element, we just call our graphics library and add that word to the final web page. We've already seen what to do with tag elements in a previous quiz, so let's just do JavaScript now. We can get the text of the embedded JavaScript fragment out of the abstract syntax tree. That's going to be something like document write 55. Could be more complicated, calling Fibonacci functions, doing arbitrary computation, in fact. Here, JS stands for JavaScript, and this is the text of the program. This next bit is a bit arbitrary. I'm going to walk through all the steps, but you should not worry about having to guess these. These come out of nowhere or come from library integration. Let's say that we've written down our JavaScript token definitions in some other file called JS tokens. I'm going to need to build a lexer to break this string down into tokens. Similarly, let's say I've put all of my JavaScript grammar rules somewhere else. I'm not showing them right here, but they're saved somewhere else on the disk in a file called JS grammar. Once I break this text down into tokens, I'm going to need to check and see if it's valid JavaScript and build a parse tree. Lex is the name of our library module for doing lexing. Yak is the name for our library module for doing parsing. Yak does not sound like it should be doing parsing. Stands for yet another compiler, a tool for making compilers or interpreters. In fact, just like the JavaScript interpreter that we're making now. For now, this name is just a historical accident. Here's the real exciting part. I'm going to call our JavaScript parser and ask it to parse the text from the embedded JavaScript fragment using the lexer, the token definitions from JS lexer. So JS tree now holds a parse tree for JavaScript. And now the quiz for you is just to fill in these two blanks. I have this parse tree for JavaScript, and now I want to do something. I want to call our JavaScript interpreter and ask it to interpret something, you tell me. And then eventually I want to call the graphics library and draw some word in the web page. Which word should it be? Let's fill in the blanks.